Hey guys, how are you guys doing? This is the first episode of the Justin Show with Justin. Thanks for joining us, of course. That's a temporary name for the show. We're trying to come up with a better one, so you can comment down below and give us some ideas. We'll give a shout out to whoever comes up with the best name. Anyway, this show is going to be about lots of things that I like and that I like to share with other people. So we're going to get lots of tech in, lots of computer stuff, some Linux stuff maybe. Not going to be too hard, just going to be a, kind of scratching the surface a little bit on some of these things. Music, movie reviews, popular culture, all kinds of things like that, and kind of just like a mini vlog for us. So, hope you guys enjoy it. So, today we're going to start off looking at the 30 gig Zune. As you guys can see, I have mine right here. We're going to go over a few things on it. First off, great solid product by Microsoft. I've had mine 2 years. Love it. They've came out with another generation of the Zune that's a touchpad and offers solid state or flash drives. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll throw that in the show notes. The good thing about these, though, not only are they sturdy, and we know that they work. I've had mine 2 years. It works great. But they're cheap now because the new editions are out. And if you're not into touch technologies, which this isn't touch, it has no kind of, it's not got the iPod scrolly wheel or anything like that, or any kind of touch interface at all. You're just going to have your up, downs, left, and rights to navigate your menus with the center click. If you're not into touch technologies, like some people aren't, they don't like their devices to flail wildly when they move their finger micrometer, this is something for you. 30 gigs, really rugged. You can see, not really scratched up a lot. I've done a lot to it, dropped it a bunch of times. And, good solid product. I recommend it. The only downside is that Microsoft software for the computer, the equivalent of iTunes, hasn't really caught up to the device yet. So the device runs good, great. It can possibly mess up your music library a little bit. It'll tag things ways you don't want them tagged and things like that. So make sure you have your metadata backed up before you go and start Zuning around. Few features of it. It's got a nice big screen. Like we already said, the up, down, left, right. It doesn't have any kind of motion sensor, so it doesn't flip the screen when you turn it. It's made to be used this way. As you can see, it's got some games. It's got Wi-Fi built in, podcast, FM, AM radio. Oh no, I'm sorry, just FM radio. Plays videos. Lots and lots of videos on here. We can give a shout out. You guys should recognize that. That is the Batman on Drugs video. I love that one. It's got a great little menu here. The video playback does go sideways. And you've got play and back buttons. And back will take you either back to the original content you're reviewing or back as you're digging down further into the menus. Lots of nice categories across the top when you're going to categorize stuff. 3.5 inch jack on top, which is great because you can use anything, or 3.5 millimeter jack, sorry, not inch, jack on top, so you can use just about any pair of headphones you have laying around. It does have a hold button. That's always nice, so it doesn't get clicked around in your pocket. And the special Zune cable that goes into the bottom. They'll provide you with one of these at Microsoft. You can also get them if you lose one or something for like $6. Another good thing is they come with a little note from Microsoft on the back. As you can see, it says, I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it. It says hello from Seattle right there. Anyway, so that's the Zune. Love it. The next thing we're going to look at is the Lowrider earphones from Skullcandy. Love Skullcandy headphones. Highly recommend them too. The crazy things about these is that they fold up into all these weird angles. You can, wear them this way. You can, they get extra long if you have a really long head or a really tall head. I don't know. You guys figure that part out. they've got this reinforced piece here so you don't start getting a short after a while from them getting bent up in your pocket, because they won't really bend well. Come in all kinds of colors. I prefer the gangster looking lowriders. I'm a wigger, if you guys couldn't figure it out already. But, not really. But my uncle's black, so I figure that gives me an excuse. Anyway, okay, what's up next? What else do we have to review? The LG Shine. The Shine is a lie, and LG should be ashamed of itself. I've always stood by LG's products, loved them. This is crap. Awesome little 2 megapixel camera with a good flash on it. Takes nice pictures. Uploads quickly. It's 3G. But the whole mirrored looking at people's butts thing doesn't work at all. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. It's not going to work. You're just going to be like, what's going on here? And nobody else is going to know either. Lots of times you'll save your settings and you'll go back in and your settings won't be there anymore. Neat thing is though, it slides. It's about as mirrored as a dry rock in the middle of the Gobi Desert when the screen backlight goes off. The best thing about this phone is the micro SD port on the side that'll support up to 4 gigs, so you can jam all the Java games you download or programmed yourself, or movies, music, whatever you want to stick on here. I think it might even read certain forms of text files, maybe. Not the most convenient way for an e-reader, but there it is. The downsides to this, the huge downside besides the ones I've already mentioned, is the fact that they decided to put the Motorola Razr's keyboard on here. God only knows why. This is the worst keyboard I've ever had on a telephone, or cell phone, mobile phone, whatever you want to call them. This, if you don't recognize it, this is from the Razr 1, 2, and the Crazer that Motorola released, and nobody liked the keys then, so why would LG pick up the keys and put them on their phone? I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. That's why I don't build phones, I guess. Neat little feature. Joystick, lets you set up little hotkeys for it, so you can go to all kinds of different stuff. A little bit innovative, not as nice as the British version, I don't think, and not what they showed you on the commercials, so watch out when you go to pick up your new phones. So that kind of sums up the end of our show today. Hopefully you guys will check back in another time, and maybe even subscribe down over that way for you guys. So anyway, this was the Justin Show. You guys have a good night. Hey you guys, you guys have watched too far. The credits should have already rolled, and you should be watching some other video on my channel, or subscribing over there, or commenting down there, or going to my channels over there. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Stop watching my video. Stop it. Turn it off. Look, it's really easy. Just see the button right there. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, right there. Click that. Alright, thanks.